there comes a time in the life of a YouTuber. Yes, this is my apartment, where you gotta put your feelings aside and just make do with make no, not make do. Yeah, make do with life, make do with reality. Well, the thing is, I can't do it with a South Park episode. The episode that I have to review today, a cartoon catastrophe known as Butterballs. Butterballs. Yeah, the fucking piece of shit that makes South Park not watchable. Now, to get this beforehand, I like South Park. I enjoy quite a handful of episodes. And when I do a cartoon celebration, Cartoon Catastrophes is my animated atrocities, Cartoon Celebration is my Admiral animation. I didn't want to steal from Mr. Enner, so I said, you know what? I need another word for admirable, and another word for animation, another word for animation, another word for atrocities. Good thing nobody uses Cartoon Celebration, Cartoon Catastrophe. Well, nobody big. And yes, I'm going to be making more YouTube videos. As long as I have a camera, I have the equipment. David, you're just stalling. Or normal, average, everyday Joe, you're just stalling. So you don't have to do that review. Stalling? I am not stalling. I know you'd like to see my face, but this thing doesn't really have a reverse. Now I'm going upstairs, so you may not see me. Now, here's the thing. Yes, I'm in my bathroom. I had to go to the bathroom. But then, again, it's a good thing you can't see me. Because nudity would not be allowed on YouTube. Except when it is. But I'm gonna have kids watching this. Okay, you'll see my foot, but I can easily put that out of shot. Me stalling? I'm not stalling anything. So, okay, yes, I'm stalling. Before I say anything, I tried to give this episode a chance, but too many things in it made me say hell no. I made a fair point to watch the whole episode. Now, since I don't have the equipment to watch and review, I'm going to go off on my own noggin. So, with that said, anyway. Nice foot, huh? Anyway, oh, that's it. What I'm trying to say is, you're in a bathroom. You're probably going to hear me go to the bathroom a little. I promise this won't happen a lot. I can promise you it'll probably happen again someday, but not right now. So, to get this out of the way before I review, I believe in good animation, strong plots, and comedy or drama or whatever the show's based over. If it's a drama show, then keep it dramatic, with maybe a little bit of comedy. If it's a comedy show, that made me laugh. It did its gross out humor, right? Well, not the humor part. to hear and understand what I'm talking about, let's go. So, it starts out with, I forget, did it start out with, hey assistant, did it start out with a assembly or something? I forget. No, something gets the boys to do a PSA about bullying. Trust me, I have a friend who has created a PSA all of his own, starring nothing but DC Comics characters that does better than this. So Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, and Butters, well, maybe not Butters, but the other four decide to start a PSA. Some people leave the damn thing, and some people so, and they tell, which one was the one with the blue hat? Stan. So Stan's making this, and Kyle tells him, you know, one day you're gonna be jacking off in the middle of San Diego, or in California, or something like that. Anyway, so he doesn't believe them, and they start making their PSA, an anti-bullying campaign. But one weird thing is this episode has everyone bullying each other. Well, we'll get to that. Speaking of bullying, Butters, his grandma, is visiting. And, well, she's trash. See, I'd make use out of that yet. No, I can't do that. I'm not decent. Anyway, so the thing about this, why I don't like Butters' grandma, is because she constantly abuses her grandson. And she never, ever lets him have a moment's rest. Sticking a fork in his leg, mangling his identity as the I forget what it's called, but that little villain of his he has, yeah, downright bullying him. So that carries on for a while. Meanwhile, Butters also has to be in the anti-bullying video. Isn't that right, Mr. Foot? It's a reference to the Kablam fans, but it's a pun because it's an actual foot. If you haven't laughed, you guys are hacks. You guys are weird. Anyway, the thing is that, well, see how it goes any further. So they're making the damn thing. Cartman tries to be a diva? Yeah, it's somewhat of a diva. Not a male diva, because he dresses up as a female. So Cartman causes all kind of problems for them. And they work their way around it. Well, at least there's nothing stupid going on. And Butters is naked in the glass jar. Look, I know in one episode they forgot to censor his nudity in the baseball episode, the one with the yeah. And the baseball players come, yeah, that one. Super. Sorry, Montrose man. Help me get through disgusting words like the C word. Anyway. And now there's a second. The thing is that they deserve it? No. Himself? On either end? No. That's Butter's character. I can understand that. I totally understand. Butters is a wimp. In many, 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 many forms of the word. But I digress. Was it wimp or coward? Might be coward. But anyway. So then people start bullying each other in the bathroom. Stan, Kyle, Butters, and his grandma. Everybody. Even the assembly guy. I forget, was this a PC principal? That might be a reason why. Why Victoria lost her job, I'll never know. But I digress. That's another thing to talk about. Not now, because we're in the middle of a review. But down the line. Down the line. So, well, not much else happened in the episode. Commercial, return to commercial. Okay. Do they get this thing done? Yes. Is it any good? South Park standards. Which have been lowered for this. Does Stan go and get fucked himself in California? Why, yes. Yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, he does. He goes and... Yes, he does. Does Butters stand up to his grandma? Yes. Now, does he apologize though? Yeah, cop out. But she finally gets it. Look, I hated when American Dad did it, but if she was trying to teach him to stand up for himself, okay, I get that. That would make the episode better. I wouldn't hate it as much. But that's not what happened. At least that's not what they said happened. They decided to just, you have the sweet grandma. You have the kick-ass grandma. But never have they portrayed the bitch grandma. It sounds like I'm writing on this episode for no reason. But David, that's standard. No, it's not. I know an episode of the show that did exactly the opposite. And it's called Breast Cancer Show Ever. No, the name may be a little bit wrong, but still. And in that one, Cartman's the typical jackass. And you root. And it's about Wendy Testaburger getting revenge on Cartman. Nobody wants to fight each other, but it happens. Nobody wants to lose to each other, but it happens. And I will love that episode. Because of one thing. Normally, the detestable Wendy Testaburger is actually a good hero. She stands up for what's right. And even though the people at school are against it, Principal Victoria more or less says, you know, I give you permission to kick Cartman's ass. And she does. And that's when I fell in love with that episode. Point is, it was funnier. It was nicer. It stood out more. And it did what it had to do. Never took no for an answer. But this takes everything for an answer and says, fuck you, whether you like it or not. Well, may I just say that bull fucking shit. Frodo grabbing the bull by the horns, but this is ridiculous. I grabbed the bull by the nuts. And that's the female bull. I don't know. The point is, don't watch Butterballs. Okay, let's see. What's next for cartoon celebrations? Oh, that's fancy. What's next for my catastrophes? Ooh. Unknown yet. Okay. Well, this has been a Normal Average Everyday Joe Productions. / David Puckett Production. Thank you for watching.